It's your boy Trillionaire Chuck, and thanks for tuning in to Heartbeat Arena. Hey, we're on episode 10. Yes, 10. Yes, we are we are still rolling, ladies and gentlemen. You know, we still trying to get those 5,000 subscribers. So please scan the QR code. Leave it right here. Leave it right there. Somewhere on this screen, whatever. But I'll leave it right there. Scan the QR code. Um, you know, please subscribe to the channel. It lets YouTube know I'm doing a good job at creating this content. And make sure you share it with friends and family members. You know, let's get the 5,000 subs up. So train that Chuck to do something for you all. I'm still deciding. 'Cause I'm thinking about throwing out some money. You know, for my subscribers. I haven't figured out exactly how I'm gonna do it, but it's probably gonna be mostly through Cash App. I know some people use Venmo, and PayPal. But if I get to 5,000 subscribers, I'm going to send money out to the first 10 people when I go live, we're just gonna, pick. And so, remember, my goal is to get to 5,000 subscribers, over 1,000 views, and to get a sponsor from either Underdog Fantasy, MGM, DraftKings, what's another one out there, FanDuel, Fubu Sports, whatever, to get a sponsor, so that way we can move everything into the studio and stuff like that. And who knows, even my co-host will be sitting with me along with other members as well. But in order to do that, we gotta get the subscribers, we gotta get the views. So if you want me to discuss something on the show, all you have to do is you can leave a comment or shoot me an email at charles9828@gmail.com. Again, that's charles9828@gmail.com. You can, share your thoughts. You can, give suggestions and ideas. Who knows? I may even talk about it on the show. So, without further ado, let's get into what's cooking in the arena. So, UConn beats USC and Iowa beats LSU. Bulls win against Minnesota on Sunday, March 31st, 2024. And Chiefs sign quarterback Carson Wentz for a 1-year deal. Let's get into it. First, women's basketball has been, people are talking a lot about it. There's a lot of buzz about it. These ladies are competing at a high level. I am just like, oh my gosh, like these women out here balling in this tournament. So UConn beats USC 80-73 with the big matchup of Paige Beckers against Juju Watkins. So let's look at how this kind of played out. So first off, for UConn, you had Aaliyah Edwards she played 40 minutes. She had 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 24 points. Okay. Then you had Paige Becker. I hope I'm saying her name right. Paige Beckers. She played 40 minutes, had 10 rebounds, 6 assists with 28 points. Then you had Nika Muho. Yeah, Muho. Hopefully I'm saying it right. I'm not trying to butcher nobody's name. She had played 40 minutes, got 5 rebounds, 8 assists, 8 points. And then you got KK Arnold, who played 26 minutes but got 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 4 points. Then you got Ashlyn Sade, if I'm saying her name right, hopefully I am. 21 minutes, 6 rebounds, 5 points. Then you got Ice. Is it Brady? Like it says Brady. Brady. Probably Brady. Ice Brady. Hey, that's a cool name. I like that name. Ice Brady. Every time she scores, just be like ice, ice, baby. And yes, your boy still on this detox water. Hey, I hit my weight goal, y'all. Have y'all know? Like, your boy hit his weight goal. Your boy hit his weight goal. Yeah, I hit my weight goal and stuff. Man, look, I'm probably now 6'4", like 210. 6'4", 210. Hey, hard work, dedication. Hey, I've been manifesting it, and it is coming. I'm telling you, cause me and my guys got this thing up at Export at Chicago Ridge where it's three of us, and we were playing fives against each other. So it'll be my team against his team and other friends' team. So it's your boy, of course, Trey Netcha, and my friend Chris, and then my other friend Sauce. So, bam, my team, Chris team, Sauce team. If whoever team loses the most between the three has to buy Smoothie King every Saturday, after. So, I ain't trying to lose. I'm just making sure that boy Sauce don't win. Cause I'm tired of losing him. I'm 4-0 against this dude in one-on-one competition, 3 dribble max, king of the court style, playing up to 7. I lost to that man probably like I lost to him once. Then when we played 5-on-5s and guarded each other 1-on-1, no help, no picks. One game I outscored him. He ended up winning the game. And the other like 2 games, he probably outscored me and won the game. Then the last game I outscored him, but he won. So the rule that we have is it don't matter the points. So if I score 2 points and he scores 6, as long as I get the wins, my team gets the win, then I beat him. But it'd be better if I outscore him. Let's say I had 10 because we're playing by 1s and 2s going to 16. Let's say I had scored 10. Let's say all 10 is on him. 10 is on him. But he wins and he only scored 4 on me. I lose. And that's what's been happening to me. And so, yeah, I'm not losing to that man no more. And to make things even more spicy so I know we're all competing, I'm going to go live and record it so you all can see. Yep, that's right. It's going down this Saturday at Export at Chicago Ridge. We are not playing. We are going to go at each other's neck. It's going to get chippy. It's going to be a lot of trash talking. My type of basketball. I love it and can't wait. Because like I said, I'm going at that man. He don't even know he don't even know I'm back at my waist-side. Because that's what he had. That was the thing. He couldn't guard me when I was more faster and more mobile. Couldn't. So now I'm finna cook that man. But let's get back to this. Okay. She had 19. She played 19 minutes, had 1 rebound and 8 points. And then you got Quindence Samuels. I get it. Parents were trying to be unique and creative with the names, but yeah. She played 14 minutes, had 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 points. So now, let's go over to the women's for USC. Okay. Juju Watkins played 39 minutes. She had 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 29 points. Then you have Mackenzie Forbes. She played 37 minutes with 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 24 points. Then you have Caitlin Davis. Played 36 minutes. She had 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 points. And then Kayla Padilla. She played 34 minutes, 2 assists, 3 points. I mean, it's college. I get it. He had Rhea Marshall, who played 32 minutes, had 11 rebounds, 2 assists, 11 points. Then you had Taylor Bigby, who played 10 minutes and had 3 points. So here's where the game was. I mean, it was a close game. UConn had 80, USC had 73. So UConn shot the ball better from the field. They were 52 for 58, shooting 48.3% from the field. UConn also was 47% from three. Okay, 7 for 15. They, however, was 63% in free throw shooting as a team. Shooting 17 for 27. That's horrible. They had 42 rebounds and they had 12 turnovers. So at the line, your team, as a team, you should be shooting around roughly, I want to say 75% to 80 above. That means you're a good free throw shooting team. So the game was close because of that. Like, you kind of missed a lot of free throws. USC didn't shoot so well from the field. They were 32.9%, 23 for 70. So they had more attempts, but they were just struggling to put the ball in the hole realistically. Because UConn made more from the field than USC did. They made 28 and USC only made 23. Then, however, they shot more threes because they were 31% from 3-point land. They were 9 for 29. So they shot 29 threes, made 9 of them, while UConn they shot less threes. They shot 15 and only made 7. So that was another reason why USC lost the battle right there. They were good from the free throw line because they was 90%. They only missed 2 free throws. They were 18 for 20. The rebound game, the rebound game was close. USC had 41 rebounds, and then the turnover game was only 10 turnovers. So the real battle was lost because USC just had a hard time putting the ball in the hole. It seemed like, if they would have been 28 for 70, let me do some calculations. Let's see. So if they would have had, what is it, 4, 5, 6, 8. So let's say if they would have made 5 baskets, 5 layups, right? 5 layups. They win this game by 3. Yeah, they win this game by 3. Even though like I said, they shot more threes. They only made 2 more than UConn, but realistically, if they had just made 5 more layups, they win this game. That's 10 points. The score would be 83 to 80. See, and that's the thing. It was these tournament games. You don't know what can happen. You never know what could happen in these tournaments. And that's why, with the ladies, it's probably the most watched it's ever been. Probably going to be more watched than the WNBA because these ladies are battling. They're talking trash. They have a huge following. Like Juju has a huge following. Angel Reese has a huge following. Caitlin Clark has a huge following. Even Paige Becker has a huge following. They have NIL deals. All of this stuff, is going for them. So I like watching women's basketball. These women actually got me watching college. I usually watch WNBA, because it's the only basketball really on, and plus I love a woman that can play basketball. That's a plus for me because I play basketball. So if she can play basketball, yeah. Okay, so let's get into the next game. So, the big game, Iowa versus LSU. And I bet everybody had their money on Angel Reese and them. But unfortunately, Caitlin Clark showed up and showed out. Iowa 94, LSU 87. Let's see what happened. Iowa, Hannah Stokey. She played 21 minutes, had 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 8 points. Caitlin Clark played 40 minutes, 7 rebounds, 12 assists, 41 points. That's a bad woman there. Woo. 41 of them with 12 assists. Hey, 3-1 rebound shooter had a triple-double. Good job, Caitlin. All right. You got Gabby Marshall. She played 40 minutes, had 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 points. I guess because Caitlin was on fire, they was just giving her the ball. Kate Martin had played 38 minutes, 6 rebounds, 21 points. Then you had Sydney Falta. She played 37 minutes, had 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 16 points. And then you had Addison O'Grady, who played 15 minutes, had 4 rebounds, and 5 points. Give me 1 second, y'all. See? Every time I do a show or go live, people always want to, reach out to me. Okay, I can do that later. Okay. Now let's take a look at it for LSU, for the ladies. Anisha Morrow, 40 minutes played, 14 rebounds, 2 assists, 14 points. She was balling. So it's mostly, from how it looked, it seemed like she dominated the glass. If someone was looking at her stat and not have seen the game, they would have thought every time she missed it, she grabbed on a rebound and then put it back in. 2 points, or that type of ordeal. Angel Reese played 36 minutes. She ended up fouling out. She had 20 rebounds, 4 assists, 17 points. She didn't disappoint. Michaela Williams had played 38 minutes, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 18 points. So, and then you got Flaja Johnson. She played 37 minutes, had 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 23 points. Okay. Then you had Haley Von Leet, played 30 minutes, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 9 points. And then you had Last Tip on, played 15 minutes, 3 assists, 6 points. So this is how normally I would look at this and be like, okay, Caitlin Clark by herself had 41 points. Who neutralized that? No one. Okay, so realistically, it took Angel Reese's 17 with Falaja Johnson's 23 to them two combined had to equal up to the 41, right? Then, so that's already, that's out there. So now you have Anisha Morrow with 14, right? And you have Kate Martin with 21. So the only one that won no one else really won that match because let's put Kate Martin and Sydney Falter combined, them two, they combined for 36, right? So they combined for 36. You would, and Michaela Williams had 18, Monroe 14. They combined for 32, right? So those two don't beat Iowa's 2 that I just named. So now, right, so now you have Hannah Shuckle with 8 points. And the only person that might have won that matchup is Haley Van Lee with 9. Then you got Lee Taser Palm with 6 and Grady with 5. So yeah, that's basically how that worked out. It took more. It took Angel Reese and Faja Johnson just to try to neutralize their points combined to equal what Caitlin scored by herself. So that's why. And then when that happened, now you're hoping that Anisha Moreau and Michaela Williams, their points combined could outbeat the other team, and it didn't, because Sydney Alforto at 16 and Kate Martin had 21. So no, they lost. Them two combined outscored Anisha Morrow and Michaela Williams by 2. All right. So Iowa was 46.4% from the field, shooting 32 for 69, while LSU was 38.6 from the field, shooting 34 and 88. I mean, so Iowa beat the girls, in the more so in the painted free throw line on down area. I wouldn't even do the 3-point percentage. I mean, sheesh, Kaylin. 41.9%, made 13 for 31. Iowa. LSU was 33.3%. It was 8 for 24. So Iowa shot more threes than LSU. They shot more threes than LSU, and they made more threes than LSU. So that battle was won there. Then they shot more free throws than them. Iowa was 17 for 22. LSU was 11 for 17. Yeah, they only missed 6. LSU only missed 6 free throws, but hell, Iowa was at the line 22 times and shot a higher percentage. Then, so LSU out-rebounded them. They beat the shit out of Iowa on the glass because LSU had 54 rebounds. Iowa had 36. And then the turnovers was just a 1 turnover difference. LSU had 13 turnovers and Iowa had 12. Goddamn, Iowa came ready to play. That's really what it was. They came out hot. And this LSU couldn't bounce back from it. LSU had 23 offensive rebounds to Iowa's 6. So yeah, it was 7-point game. Caleb by herself destroyed LSU. Oh. We're going to get into the next segment of the show. We're still talking sports, but we're going to take a quick commercial break. Don't go nowhere.
Yeah, I can't lie, and there is many things so I lie. I talk to myself cause I'm tired of life, no be lie. No money, how I want to survive, yeah. Timothy Dorico do na depression while yes, I think a lot to live God pay to save my life. Mommy the house aburo stay plenty for back. Well, also to party to tin rasho, to ma kole, to ma rale, to come to no be imagine no promise.
Okay, y'all, welcome back. I want to report some disturbing news after the game. Angel Reese kind of opened up about how she's been treated during her tenure at LSU ever since she won the championship. Sources from Yahoo Sports, according to Eden Lasse, basically she says she's been sexualized, they said death threats, been threatened, and she said it became too much. But she stays strong for her teammates, and she tries. No, she didn't say try. She does not let her teammates see her down. all after she had won the championship. Now, her teammates came to her defense. They basically said, y'all might as well throw in the towel because you're wasting your energy. You're not going to destroy her. You know, when you're a star, college, pro level, overseas, these type of things do happen, and it's just upsetting that you have people out there that are like that, and something should be done about this, to protect the athletes, from this. Like we see it in the NBA, fans heckling and saying, rude, threatening things to the players. So now we're hearing it being done to women, especially an African American woman. Angel Reese doesn't deserve the threats. She doesn't deserve to, be threatened or have the death threats or sexualized. She just wants to go to school, play basketball. That's it. That's all. And for her to receive all these, all of this now, she's been enduring it, and she's still been performing. And we don't know what the threats are, what's been said, but that takes a lot of strength. Coming from her. She says she doesn't let her teammates see her down, so she's always having like a double at night. We would think nothing's wrong with her when we see her play and all this stuff, but deep down inside, she's going through this, and this is crazy. Something needs to be done about it. Hopefully, like the people who have been threatening her or sending her death threats, hopefully the police get involved and do something to those people, because it's not right and it's wrong. I mean, especially like overseas players, yeah, they get threatened. I should know. But the players I played with when I was overseas, they never told me they got threatened or nothing. But I did hear of a player who played in El Salvador, and he said that it was the coaches and the team members had to move this player from one hotel to another because they were going to kill the man. Like they were after him. They were threatening to kill him. It's just unfortunate. So Angel, I'm sorry you have to go through this. And I just want to say, keep performing, keep balling, and don't let it stop you. Okay. Now let's talk about these Bulls, baby. Yes. On March 31st of 2024, they managed. They almost had. They was up 20 against the Timberwolves, but then I'm like, they started to come back. I'm like, man, the Bulls about to throw this one away. Thankfully, DeMar DeRozan came and saved the day. He put on his cape. He, led the Bulls to the win with the Bulls 109, Timberwolves 101. So, DeMar DeRozan played 39 minutes, had 2 rebounds, 8 assists, 27 points. And Caruso played 35 minutes, had 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 21 points. Vooch played 33 minutes, had 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 19 points. Yep, this is the guy they want to get rid of. Stupid. Kobe White played 41 minutes, had 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 17 points. DeSumo played 36 minutes, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 13 points. Drummond, who needs to play more, played 17 minutes, had 9 rebounds, 6 points. See, DeSumo was playing good defense. He's playing passing lanes very, very well. And I like that from him. I like that. Caruso was on fire last night. I believe he had something like 6 for 6 from 3. Man, he was going crazy out there. Good job, Bulls. I mean, granted, yesterday y'all lost to the Hawks. I'm not going to talk about that, do the take on that. But, I just want to say congrats to, beating a top team in the West, the Timberwolves. Let's see what the Timberwolves did. McDaniels played 33 minutes, had 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 8 points. Nazir Reed had played 31 minutes, had 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 14 points. Rudy Gobert, who had a good game, played 38 minutes, 10 rebounds, 1 assist, 19 points. I mean, he was down there killing on the boards and getting putbacks and stuff. Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards had played 36 minutes. He had 11 rebounds, 5 assists, 22 points. My boy Mike Conley, who was underrated point guard, but I'm like, hey, he fits well with any team. I love his game. I love how he leads the team. He played 29 minutes, had 1 rebound, 7 assists, 19 points. Hey. And then you had Alexander Walker, played 22 minutes, had 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 5 points. Then you had Slow Mo, Kyle Anderson, played 21 minutes, had 1 rebound, 2 assists, 5 points. And then Morris played 16 minutes, had 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 9 points. All right. So if you haven't seen the game, man, this is what happened. The Bulls were shot 52.5% from the field. They were 42 for 80, pretty good. They were 58.6% from 3, shooting 17 for 29. Free throws, they were 66.7%, shooting 8 for 12. They had 43 rebounds as a team, 16 turnovers as a team. They got to get Bulls. Y'all got to get that turnover down to under 10 as a team. Y'all turn the ball over too much. Points in the paint, they had 38. Now for the Timberwolves, they didn't shoot so well from the field as a team. They were 47.5%. They shot 38 for 80. They didn't shoot well from 3-point range. They were 29.7% as a team, shooting 11 for 37. So guys that are not 3-point shooters or couldn't get going shouldn't be shooting from 3 that much. Okay. Free throw line, they were pretty much even with the Bulls at 66.7%, shooting 14 for 21. Rebounds as a team, they had 37 rebounds. So basically the Bulls out-rebounded them. They had 14 turnovers, but the Timberwolves beat the Bulls in the paint because they had 48 points in the paint. I mean, all in all, the Bulls won the battle from the field, free throw line on down, extended, hitting shots in the field. They also outshot the Timberwolves from 3. Caruso caught fire along with Kobe White and a few others. So that's pretty much how the battle was won. Again, the turnovers got to be limited. You guys you're going to be battling for the playoff spot. You got Bulls. You have to keep your turnovers under 10 as a team. Okay, as a team, under 10 turnovers. Okay, if you keep it under 10 turnovers, and if you be above 50% from the field, and you shoot above 50% or even above 45% from 3, you guys could make it out the play-in. Okay. Hold on. All right, so the Chiefs. The Chiefs went out and grabbed Carson Wentz, signed him to a 1-year deal as a backup behind Patrick Mahomes. According to source NFL.com, insider Ian Rappaport, Wentz was a number 2 draft pick in 2016. Everybody knows he got drafted to the Eagles. He's a 1-time Pro Bowler, and he's 31 years old. So he's still relative. He's like 31. It's not old in football. Still young. He still got some years as a QB. He's going to be just there to mentor Mahomes, and if Mahomes something happens to Mahomes, an injury, hopefully it doesn't. But if it does, then Carson Wentz could, come in and help get the Chiefs further, this in the season until Mahomes comes back. All right. And so we're gonna take another quick commercial break before we get into our last segment of the show. Don't go anywhere.
What I ordered versus what I got. I absolutely love this dress. As you can see, the photos online don't do it justice. The dress is made of a comfortable polyester spandex fabric that's perfect for any occasion. It's elegant yet versatile, and the flattering cut is perfect for my body type. I can't wait to wear it to my next event. And best of all, it's only $37.50.
All right. Welcome back. So let's get to the last segment of the show, relationship talk. All right. So normally we have two things to talk about, but I just want to harp on this one. Just this one, because it's been going around surfacing, get asked about it a lot. So I figure let's talk about it. So, do women commit more to their emotions than logic? Yes. Yes. So, we, because ladies commit to their emotions rather than logical thinking, if you all see my live, I talked about, women, especially black women, how they're quick to divorce than men, how lack of, first off, commitment was third for why people get married. The other two that was ahead of it was love and companionship. Then the reason for divorces is lack of commitment and stuff. Because women commit more to their emotions than logic. Because if they actually thought more logic than emotion, they would commit to the relationship or the marriage more often, because half the stuff that they feel emotionally is small, minute stuff. But don't take my word for it, ladies. I mean, you ain't gotta take my word for it. Let's see what others say. So according to girlschase.com by Cody Lyons, this is what he said. Girls fear all kinds of rejection and making mistakes. They must consider the social consequences of how each situation felt and how it will reflect on them if they act on it. Hey, y'all, women get pregnant by the same dude that ain't doing nothing for them 4 straight times. 4 kids by this dude. Like, where's the logic behind that? That's all emotion. You're feeling like, if I have this man's baby, okay, boom, he's gonna stay, he's gonna get his stuff together. Okay, he doesn't do that. He doesn't. Then you do it again, on some, the woman was probably feeling lonely. This is someone I know, like, when I met them, when they told me the story, it was nuts, y'all. I was like, wow. I was like, she was crazy. Like, she's crazy. Because, you have and mind you, that she doesn't have twins. That she did. Or she told me, she ain't tell me she had twins. But, these is 4 kids that she has. This is a true story. She has 4 kids by this one dude who did not marry her, didn't propose to her. They are broken up, and she is a single mom, and the dude wants nothing to do with her. And so we have these talks, and we talked about it, and logically, if she would have thought logically after the first kid, when she's seen he wasn't getting himself together, she shouldn't have never laid back with the guy. But she did multiple times. Now she has 4 kids. And she's out on the dating scene trying to find someone to take care of her and the 4 kids. Good luck with that. Mind you, she's in her 40s. So, yeah. So let's read off. What else? If a woman builds doubt inside herself, she will become increasingly irrational. So, since ladies like using words that they don't even know the meaning of, irrational is hostility. You become hostile, not clear thinking, absurd. This is the truth. I can't make it up. Because every argument that I've had with the woman, it's over stuff that it's like I said, small stuff. And then one thing they like to do is bring up the past into the recent argument, even though the stuff that y'all argued about in the past was already, settled. Y'all talked about it, y'all resolved it, but yet they still want to bring it up in this current argument to try to somehow make a point when it has nothing to do with the actual argument. This here is the truth. And ladies, you need to look in the mirror and ask yourselves that, do you really do that? Yes, you do. You all do that. You argue, and because your emotions outcloud, your emotions flare up so much, you react. You just go. You're not even thinking. You're just going. That's why, when us guys are looking, we're like, wait, what? This is over. What? This don't make no sense. And you see that puzzled look on her face. That's why. Because you're just going. You're yelling. You're lashing, and it's like, okay, what is the root of this? I used to tell women when I was in a relationship, I used to be like, okay, you're arguing to see if the relationship is still intact because we haven't argued in 6 months or a year. Yes, I still, if I'm, I'll be like, yes, I still love you, blah, blah, blah. Because the argument was redundant or retarded. Some women just do that. And I'm like, yeah. But yes. So now he's saying, she creates assumptions that will either make you seem either disinterested in her or incapable of assuring her desires will be met. I know some fellas probably went through that. I was like, damn, man, why are we going through this? Well, this is kind of the reason why. She's assuming shit. She doesn't bring any facts. She's assuming. Because when you assume, you make an ass out yourself. So don't get me wrong, dudes do it too, but ladies do it more than dudes, So that's one. My other source, myjoyonline.com. So let's see what they say. Women are predominantly creatures of emotion. Okay. Men are predominantly creatures of logic. Women are highly more emotional than men. Women combine all their logic with their emotions. So, you ladies tend to react first, think later. That's what you tend to do. Whereas guys, we tend to think before reacting. That's the clash. because you're running off raw emotion without thinking. Then later on, when you calm down, when your man or your husband tells you to calm down, or you walk away from the issue and then come back, that's when you start thinking more and more. And when you think and reflect, you're like, you probably be like, dang, this really was over nothing. I don't have women that would not talk. They go weeks without talking, then like weeks or months later, fellas, you probably can relate to me. They call back and wanna wonder why, what happened, what was the fallout, or you lucky if you get an apology from them. Because again, they're committing to their emotion. They're sticking to it. Instead of just being like, dang, you know what? I kind of did overreact, or I did like blow up on this man, and he ain't even do nothing wrong to me. But that's gonna take like weeks, months, maybe even years before she comes to that realization, because she's committing to the emotion of how she felt in that particular time, which, as we look at it, is cuckoo. All right. So, men use logic at one point or become emotional at another point, not combining the two like women do. So it's either we are going to think about it first before we respond, or we're going to respond. We're not doing both. We're not running off emotion and thinking, and we're not running off the emotion and thinking. Like ladies that just run off because they'll be like let's give an example, because I did say women think more emotionally, so they flow off emotion first, then think later. Take time to think. So I believe this is what they're trying to say. They're really trying to say, like, women will react off emotion because there was some technical issues that we have faced. So let's get back to what we were talking about. Okay. Women express emotion first they're trying to say they can combine the two. I don't think that's possible. They express their emotions first and then think about it later. Apply logic later, not apply emotion first and logic. So let's see what else they say. A man must take time to nourish his female lover emotionally. So this is where, a guy's natural makeup is to think, is reason and logic. We have to try to understand you all emotionally and try to give you that what's the word y'all always use? Y'all always use secure. That security that y'all be looking for. And it also says a woman with emotional wounds or emotional starvation cannot enjoy life in general. So ladies, stop popping in relationships if you're not fully healed. It said it right there. Stop it. Same with guys, but most ladies, same with guys. If you're not over your ex or over past trauma experiences, those wounds are big and they cut deeper and deeper. Don't jump in a relationship. It's not fair to the person. It's not. Heal first. Don't go out there 304. Know yourself. When I say build off the past experience, I mean like, okay, it happened, but you know what you want out of life, and you know what makes you happy in life. Because hopping around dude from dude, That ain't where it's at, ladies. I'm telling y'all, come this summer, 2024, that stuff finna be over with. Dudes, because your value goes down every time you jump from dude to dude, and you're not in a committed relationship with the dudes you hopping back and forth with. You're just effing around. It brings your value down, ladies. So again, it says it. Women were wired by God to have emotion, but to all right, my rating is off. Women were wired by God to be more emotional than intellectual. Men are logic and reason thinkers. That's how God made men to be more logic and reason thinkers. God made women to be more emotional than intellectual. So again, ladies, stop trying to act like men because you're not. You're not built that way. No matter how hard you try. No matter how hard you try, you're not built that way. So please stop it. Please stop it. Think more logic before acting out of emotion. So before you want to kick off that, raise your voice, all that stuff at this man that you potentially may be talking to, or your husband or the guy that you're dating. Think if it's worth it. Think, is this something to blow up over? Really think. Try to think before reacting emotional. Or just have a calm conversation. That gets you so much further than yelling and screaming. When you could talk to someone calmly, collectively, you get a lot further. You get a lot better reaction than talking to someone out of anger. And not even, and ladies, stop being combative. Like, say your viewpoint calmly, let the person you're with respond. And see their side as well as your side, fellas, you too. See your woman's side versus your side. You might agree, you might disagree, but I guarantee you that the relationship will run a lot smoother than screaming and yelling at each other. Because when you're screaming and yelling at each other, no one is listening. Therefore, it's just a bunch of noise going back and forth. Like I tell this young boy at the gym today, we're having a debate about basketball. Okay. He was like, would the WNBA women, they would come into the gym and mop the floor with us? I said, certain guys they would, but other guys they wouldn't. I'm speaking on the guys who come up in there. They're coming from overseas, or they're coming from D1 college, or they're coming from the G League or whatever, because it'd be some guys that come up there. It'd be guys that come up in there that's from overseas, top leagues in overseas to mid-level leagues overseas, and there's guys who come from D1, NAI, D1, or D2s. They come up in that gym and hoop. Now, if it's those guys in there and then the WNBA coming, no, they finna get the WNBA gonna get ran off the floor because they're skilled, but they're not skilled and athletic. Versus the guys that come, they are skilled and athletic. So the ladies will lose. But if it's just some regular Joe Smo guys who come up in there just for fun, don't work on their game or nothing, yeah, they'll come and mop the floor up. So we get into a debate. He's arguing the average height of a center in the W, and I was like, it's between around 6'7", 6'9". And technical difficulties, so I'm gonna get it fixed. But make a long story short, I told him, I said, listen, okay, we're both, debating. We're both going back and forth, but we're both talking. I said, we're both going back and forth. Are you gonna listen and let me talk, or should I listen and let you talk? Because we both are talking at the same time. That means no one's not listening. He was like, "Yeah, go ahead." He's like, "Go ahead." I was like, okay. So when I said what I said, he said what he said. We got, and this is a young fella. He's 20 years old. We got more further than the actual argument. We was able to see each other's viewpoints and stuff, and that's what it's about. So that's what I mean when I'm like, when the issue occurs, ladies, try to just try to be more logical in a sense. I know it's hard because that's not how you're made up. Try to be more logical and just debate. Come calm, bring your viewpoints, and I guarantee you the guy is gonna listen. If he's a real man, he's gonna listen. He's gonna come with his viewpoints, and you guys are gonna debate. And either you're gonna see each other's side, and then one's gonna admit, like, yeah, you're right, or you're not gonna see each other's side. You're just gonna agree to disagree, and then move on past it smoothly. But that's my show today. Again, I apologize for the technical difficulties of it. Cutting in and out. I will, fix it, get it resolved. But, it's your boy, Troy Ned Chuck. I'm saying, peace out.